Judge Cassidy would like to sit in as well. Good morning.
Good morning.
Judge, with the permission, as a preface to my motion, may I say that watching world news every day gives me a great appreciation for what a great country that we have. And I say that because watching, particularly this summer, the wave of freedom overcome the Middle East and people struggling to become self-fulfilling in the way that we have enjoyed it here in the United States has been something wonderful to watch. And in order for that to function properly and for this country to operate with the diversity that exists, it depends on people assuming the role that Mr. Helm now seeks to fill. And to do that with wisdom and understanding and a knowledge of the law. And I would submit to Your Honor that Mr. Helm brings to this court and brings to the judicial system not only the passage of all of the tests to determine whether or not he is qualified to practice law, which he has done successfully, and I would submit to the court that he has done that not as just a single man out there pursuing his goal of becoming a lawyer, but he's done that while raising a family. And that's no easy feat. In this courtroom, his 3 children are here. His oldest, 14, and his 2 younger, 5 and 4. And I know that he did not do that solely on his own, because that's a lot for one man to carry on his back. His wife is also here in the courtroom, and I'm sure she's very proud of him. And a part of his great work to be here today, she also shares. I had the opportunity to see Mr. Helm perform in our office. He was here as an intern last fall. And there are 2 qualities that he exhibited most prominently. I would submit to Your Honor first, and as a very basic requirement, he always came prepared. He put in the time and the effort and the work to be prepared in the cases he was assigned. But secondly, and most importantly, when dealing with the various problems that come before a court, what he exhibited, and as you can see from the life experience that's here in this courtroom supporting him today, is he brought thoughtfulness. And that kind of thoughtfulness is necessary to not only know what the law is and how to apply it, but when to apply it and in what manner, to seek a just result. And that's the intangible portion of being a lawyer that is going to serve him and allow him to be very effective and serve his clients well. And so with that, I think he comes before this court well qualified to practice as a lawyer before this court. And I would ask you to apply your considered judgment in reviewing my motion to allow him to become a member of the State Bar of Michigan. Thank you.
Before I do that,
in order for that to function properly.
David, I've had the pleasure of having you in my courtroom, and we haven't really talked a whole lot. But I've had the opportunity to watch you work, and I wouldn't come down here today unless I supported what you do and what you're going to bring to the bar. And I am very pleased that you're here today getting sworn in. You've watched all of us work. You see how different judges do different things. And every attorney does things different. And you will too. You'll have your own style. And it will be based on your life experience. Law school teaches you all the methods, but it doesn't prepare you for what you're going to run into, and I'm sure you found that out working with people. And a long time ago, when I was over in the prosecutor's office as a legal secretary, we had the pleasure of having Avery Weisswasser, who used to be a prosecutor in Wayne County. And he came to us after he retired. And he was in his 70s, I think, suffering from cancer and a lot of other things. And Frank Alvaro was the prosecutor then, kept him on. And one of the things that Avery said that I've always carried with me and tried to apply is he says, never forget that every file on your desk is not a file, it is a person. It is a person. And if you look at that and you carry that with you, you will not become calloused, you will not become jaded in how you handle the clients that you have. Will you laugh? Will you have jokes? Yes. But underneath it all, there is that abiding dedication to providing them with the best defense that they can have, or in protecting the victims as you do now in the prosecutor's office. So if you take nothing else from Wednesday today, remember that phrase. They're not files, they're people. Okay? You're doing a great job. You did a great job in my court, and I know that you're going to be great doing whatever you choose to do in the field of law. So now you can say, in my past life I did this. Now you're in this field, and you may have another life beyond this. So congratulations.
I'm pleased to have the opportunity today to swear you in, and I can assure you that anyone who has previously completed law school and taken a bar exam fully understands the importance of this day to you and to those who shared the goal and all the hard work that it took to be able to get to this point. It is rightfully shared with those family members and friends, and because it truly is a joyous occasion. You probably never thought this day would come, but here it is. If you could raise your right hand. I do solemnly swear. I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Michigan.
I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of Michigan.
I will maintain the respect due to courts of justice and judicial officers.
I will maintain the respect to courts of justice and judicial officers.
I will not counsel or maintain any suit or proceeding which shall appear to me to be unjust, nor any defense except such as I believe to be honestly debatable under the law of the land.
I will not counsel or maintain any suit or proceeding which shall appear to me to be unjust, nor any defense except as I believe to be honestly debatable under the law of the land.
I will employ for the purposes of maintaining the causes confided to me such means only as are consistent with truth and honor, and will never seek to mislead the judge or jury by any artifice or false statement of fact or law.
I will employ for the purposes of maintaining the causes confided to me such means only as are consistent with truth and honor, and will never seek to mislead the judge or jury by any artifice or false statement of fact or law.
I will maintain the confidence and preserve inviolate the secrets of my client, and will accept no compensation in connection with my client's business, except with my client's knowledge and approval.
I will maintain the confidence and preserve inviolate the secrets of my client, and will accept no compensation in connection with my client's business, except with my client's knowledge and approval.
I will abstain from all offensive personality and advance no fact prejudicial to the honor or reputation of a party or witness, unless required by the justice of the cause with which I am charged.
I will abstain from all offensive personality and advance no fact prejudicial to the honor or reputation of a party or witness unless required by the justice of the cause with which I am charged.
I will never reject from any consideration personal to myself the cause of the defenseless or oppressed, or delay any person's cause for lucre or malice.
I will never reject from any consideration personal or to myself the cause of the defenseless or oppressed, or delay any person's cause for lucre or malice.
I will in all other respects conduct myself personally and professionally in conformity with the high standards of conduct imposed on members of the bar as conditions for the privilege to practice law in this state.
I will in all other respects conduct myself personally and professionally in conformity with the high standards of conduct imposed on members of the bar as condition for the privilege of practicing law in this state.
Mr. Helm, on behalf of myself, fellow judges here in Livingston County, the bar of Livingston County, I offer you my sincerest congratulations and best wishes in approving your admission to the bar of the state of Michigan. Based upon the oath, the affidavit, the notice that I've received from the board examiners, I do approve your admission to the bar of the state. Congratulations.
Thank you.